I'm going to explain the main things I learned for CSS-flexbox. So here I have flex container and 3 flex items. The flex container is the yellow background, and then the 3 flex items are one of them is height of 100, 200, and 400. And I'm going to go through how to enable flexbox, justify content, align items, flex direction, and then these are the ones that are given to the parent element or the container element, and then I'll go through the flex grow and align itself. But there's a lot more for the child element that you can use. So if I do display flex, it will align the items horizontally, and then I can use justify content. And then justify content, you can use center, space between, space around, flex end, flex start, and there's a lot more. Same thing with the line item. So what flex justify content does is move the elements based on the main axis. The line items move the elements based on the cross axis. And since this is a default, this is what will happen if we change the settings for the justify content. So if we want these to be all the way to the right, we can do flex end, and that will move the items to the right. If we want to have space between, we can do space between. If you want the items to be at the bottom, we can do align items and then flex end, and then they'll be at the end. Uh, now I'll show you what flex direction will do. So if we restart, so if we do flex direction, and then the default is row. So if we do column and save, it will align the items vertically. And now the cross axis and the main axis are flipped. So this is horizontally is the cross axis and vertically is the main axis. So if you want this to be all the way to the end, we can do align items, flex end. Now they'll be at the end. If you want them to be in the center, we can do center. They'll be in the middle. Um, Now what we can do, show flex grow, or I'll show line self, and then we can do. So if I want to move just one item, let's say this, I want to move to the left, all the way to the left. I can do align self, and then I can do flex start. And that will move just that one element to the left. Now if I want to move the bottom one to the right, I can go to the third element and do align self, flex end. Okay. Now I'll show flex grow. So if you give a flex grow of 1 to each element, they'll grow at the same rate. But it doesn't do anything because we already gave them a height of 100, 200, and 400. Flex grow will grow if you at the same rate of an open space. So if we take out all the heights for each element, save, you see that they all grow at the same rate. But if I give one, two, the rest, it will grow 2 times bigger than the other ones. So we'll get two of the open space, and it'll give one and one to each of the others. So this one's double the size of each one, which is equal to both of them combined. That is it. Thank you.